What's going on, YouTube? Effect Records here. Today I'm doing a little something different and shortly going to go over my Evo build of what I got done. It's not a whole lot. It's been really cold. It actually just started melting actually, so hopefully here soon I can start working on it, because like I said, my garage doors is all busted. Air just gets through and it's been like super cold, but it looks like it's melting, so that's always a good sign that hopefully the weather's going to be better. But anyway, let me go ahead and get in this video. So let's get started. Alright guys, so this is my Lancer Evo build. I'm going to go over this and then I'm going to show you what I just bought. I did just buy a new vehicle, but I'll get into that as soon as I'm done showcasing what I was working on. So real quick, this is the profile that I got with the fender on. So that's like the thickness. So to me it looks pretty like good, I guess, for the same thickness. Like to me it looks like it equates pretty well, like the same width, I guess, or whatever. I do know I measured that and it sticks out 4 inches for an Evo, or not for an Evo, for a regular Lancer quarter panel, sticks out 4 more inches. And how I basically got that is kind of looking like that right now. It'll look better once I finish patching it up, but like I said, it's been really cold, so I haven't been working out here. I hate the weather. Can't wait till I get my new place, so I can get a heated garage is the plan, and I am currently looking for one, so there's that. But here I got this, and then I slope this downwards, and then I'm patching this up right here from my first mess up when I went straight across, but then made that banana shape and I hated it. But that's kind of the shape that I got going on, and yeah, everything's still subject to change. But then I went ahead and took my cutoff wheel and cut off all of this, because like I said, I want the inside to be cut out so that way I can get in there with some primer and stuff and prime everything up, make sure that nothing's going to rust on me and all that fun stuff. So I went ahead and used a cutoff wheel, and then I pressed this whole piece into that gap, so that way the thick of this metal is parallel with the thick of this metal, which I think will be a lot better smooth transition. So there's no now there's definitely not going to be like no lump that it has to come over with extra body filler and stuff. So I like the way I did that. So here's that. Here's the profile again, like that, which I think looks pretty good, I think, personally. Hopefully by next video I'll have the front door on. I was working on this in here, actually. I was working on finishing this because there's areas that needed welded because I had to fix some rust. And so once I fix that and get that nice and pretty, I guess, without no rust and looking smooth, I'm gonna put the front door on so that way you can get a really good view of how everything like fits together. And then hopefully I did get the other door on too, so I got the other rear on, so I'm trying to put the doors back on so I can get kind of a idea of what I'm going with for it. But like I said, I think it looks pretty good. Like, yeah, you see those holes, so it doesn't look as good as it will look, but when I put body filler on it, I think it'll be a lot better once it starts smoothing itself out. But anyway, so this is what I've been working on. So now I'm going to go to a little story time before I get into the car that I bought. So I don't know if anybody, I know some of you knew, but not all of you, I don't think. But I did own a 2011 Evolution, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10 GSR. And come 2 weeks ago, I ended up selling it. Now the reason why I sold it, because I was struggling with payments, because I had at the same time I had a 2013 FRS payment, and that was the struggle life. Having 2 payments, because those 2 payments alone were $1,100. I could not afford that. Well, I could, but I didn't want to. So it's like basically that was all my like money kind of thing. and I couldn't put any extra onto the cars because had that second car payment, so I couldn't pay off the Evo faster like I'd want to, and all that fun stuff. So as soon as I sold the Evo, I was like, man, I just sold my dream car. So because I'm a Mitsubishi guy by heart. So then I was driving around in a Scion, and the FRS, it's cool and everything. Don't get me wrong, but it's not an Evo. It's not me. It's not my car. It's not what I envisioned I'd be driving. So like it was fun when it was the second car. That's fine. I'll take it cruising and stuff. But when I had to like daily it, and that was the only car that I had for like a week and a half. Well, it actually only took 3 weeks, or not 3 weeks, 3 days before I decided to buy another Evo. So I got online. I was looking up some Evos, and I was like, I'm gonna keep my eye out for if I see one, I'm gonna snag it. Well, I seen one, so I snagged it. So I had to get it, and I just picked it up last night actually. I used the FRS as a trade-in, so I still only got one payment. I think it worked out really good. I think I upgraded in some ways, and then in some ways not, because it was a 2011 with 69,000 miles that I had. It was white, though I do like white better. And now I got a 2015 that has 11,000 miles on it. I just broke 11,000 when I was driving it home because it was like 10,900 and something. But anyway, so let's go outside and see what I got. All right, guys. So here it is. This is my 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition. So this is the color of it, silver. My other one was white. And yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and start talking about it. I got a mod list that some of you might not be happy with, just because it's a final edition, and I'm aware that people's like, it's a collector's car, don't touch it kind of thing. But that's not my style. That's not what I do. I'm going to mod it. I'm going to have this on my YouTube channel. The other one, I didn't really like have it on my YouTube channel at all, like never, which kind of sucked. I wanted to do a lot of mods to it, but I was trying to pay it off first, and that just didn't work the way I wanted it to work. So this one instead, I'm going to actually have it on my YouTube channel and do mods to it, since I relieved some extra money up by getting rid of the FRS at the same time, because I traded the FRS in and then I got this in return kind of thing. I picked it up for $34,000. I think it was like $33,985 is what I picked it up for. My payments are $709 a month. So that's what I'm paying monthly for it. I can do that. That's fine. I was paying $1,100 with the other Evo and my FRS combined. So this is about $100 more than what my other Evo was. My other one was $600 a month, and I was doing that monthly, obviously. And so yeah, but it is like newer with lower miles, and it's like $10,000 more money than my other one was. So there's where that extra $100 comes from. That's fine. I plan on putting at least $1,000 a month on it, is the plan, at least, like just to pay it off as fast as I can, get it with less interest and stuff. And I'll keep you guys updated on like how far I got to go to pay it off. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with a walk around, a quick look, some mods I'm going to be talking about, and all of that stuff. Personally, I love this car. I do like it better than my old one, but there is some things that I don't, that I wish that this one had that my old one did, and I'll go ahead and get into those as well, and try to keep this not terribly too long and try not to ramble, but no promises. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first, let's go ahead and open up this door. And this is the interior. So what I like is it's all black interior. I do like that. Well, okay, 95% black, because this is like not really a black, it's kind of like a gray, which I'm not a fan of. The same thing for the rear seats. Now what I was thinking was getting an Evo 10 Recaro seats and rear seats, and then swapping them. They should just direct bolt is what I would think they would do, because yeah, the Recaro seats suck, and I know it's because like a safety regulation with the side airbags or whatever, but because everybody else got them but the United States, so that kind of sucks in that regard. but it's changeable, so that's fine. But I do miss the Recaros because these are just not near as good as the Recaros were. Like, I had to drive 3 hours on the way home when I got this, after I paid $500 to ship it to the closest dealership that I could. Then I had to drive 3 hours to pick it up, and that was not the comfortablest ride. The Recaros were definitely, like, you could definitely tell a huge difference on that regard. So yeah, so definitely I'm going to be replacing the seats. Now, everything I take off of this, I would like to keep and save in storage. So put a lot of the stuff in a tub. So that way, no matter what, I still have the final edition parts that I took off, because you know, it is the final edition. So just in case, if anything happens, but nothing's going to happen, so no worries there. But I do plan on doing that. Now, I do like the new door panel design. With that look, I think it looks pretty clean, pretty classy. I like the black finish, but I'm probably going to do something a little bit different, just because of the fact that I did buy, before I even got the car, I bought a Tesla style stereo that'll go right there, and they give me a shorter trim piece right there, where that would be, and it's not piano black or anything. So I'm either going to get that painted piano black, like try to color match and take it to a body shop, and have them do that, or I'm going to do something different. I would like them just to paint it piano black, so I don't got to worry about the side, because I think it looks fine. I think it looks nice. I do like it better than the fake looking carbon fiber that my other one had. But it is like a Tesla style. It's pretty nice. I looked up a few YouTube channels and try to get a grasp of what it would look like. I think it'll look pretty cool, and I will do a review of it when I get it in. Right now they got to build it in China. So yeah, the exterior I do like really a lot. I love the mud flaps, how it says Lance Revolution on these. I think that is like a nice touch. And it has the final edition badge on the rear. I told my wife, I said, I was asking her if I should debadge the rear, and then she was like, no. Mainly because it says final edition on it, and she thinks that's cool, and I do too personally. I do plan on getting a new APR style wing. Like, that's not going to happen anytime like soon, but that is something I was looking into once I find the correct one, because, like, you know, these wings look perfectly fine, so there's not really anything wrong with them. So it's not something I want to do majorly, like some of the ones I want to do, some of the mods. Like, I want to install new exhaust, like ASAP, because I hated how quiet my other one was, and this one's the same exact quietness, and it kind of sucks. It doesn't have the oomph that I would like. So I do plan on getting new exhaust in the near future, as well as the blow-off valve. I plan on getting a blow-off valve. I installed a blow-off valve in my other one because they come with a stock diverter valve and they don't go. So I need that noise in my life to let me know that I'm shifting. Try to do this with one hand. There we go. All right. So this is the engine bay compartment. Let me put the camera up while I attach the thingamabobber. So this is the engine bay of my final edition. I plan on getting upper and lower intercooler piping, ETS style, as well as an intake as well. Now, I've seen a lot of people do black powder coat instead, like for their intercooler piping. Now, I've seen that they had either stainless or chrome style, and I plan on getting the stainless or chrome for mine. I think it looks a lot nicer than just black. Personally, that's just a personal preference. I think black does look nice, don't get me wrong, but that's what I plan on doing. Also changing out the BOV for a Turbo Smart version, which or I guess it's not, I just talked about how it's not a BOV, but anyway, replace the diverter valve for BOV Turbo Smart version that I have. It's black and chrome, I think, is the color schematic for it. And then also carbon fiber. I'm gonna carbon fiber this, maybe this, this. I'm sure I can find. So those are just some other mods that I plan on doing to it. I also plan on doing this removal. So by getting carbon fiber hood dampers, I plan on getting, they're $100 on my Amazon cart right now, They look pretty dope, so I'm definitely going to be doing that, because personally, like, I hate these. Like, the older cars came with hood dampers, why don't the newer ones? So not entirely sure why. I assume there'd be a reason for them, maybe because they fail or something, I don't know. But anyway, I do plan on doing that, just so I can pop the hood and it just goes straight up by itself, and all is good. I'm not going to do anything crazy to the engine bay or any mod wise until this thing is paid off. Like turbocharger, I'm going to upgrade, but I'm going to wait until it's paid off. Now, I plan on paying it off in 2 years, 2.5 years. I'm trying to do the math, trying to figure out what I can do just to max my payments on it. Like when it comes to me getting taxes, throw my taxes on it, and that's all equated in the problem in trying to pay this off as soon as I can. I do plan on installing a new intercooler, but like that's like not really on my main to-do list right now. Now, one of the things I do want to do, like ASAP, I plan on calling them tomorrow. Today is Sunday. I plan on calling them tomorrow, which is Monday. Well, I guess that makes sense if today is Sunday. But anyway, I plan on calling a dyno and getting this thing dynoed. So the Mitsubishi says that this makes 303 horsepower. Now, I assume that's at the crank and not the wheels. So what I want to do is I want to take it down to the closest tuning shop dyno, because I've never been to a dyno. I can't remember how far it is away, but I want to take it there and get it dyno to see what it's making stock, because this is completely stock, nothing's done to it. And then I want to see how much horsepower I can get out of it stock. So like if you were to buy an Evo and then you want more power out of it, if you just take it straight as soon as you get it to a dyno, how much wheel horsepower can you make out of it stock? I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with stuff like that, but I plan on finding out, and plan on doing a whole YouTube video about that, just to show you guys on if you were to buy one, what you could get out of it, like just, you know, straight up out of stock. And then as soon as that's done, when I start putting mods on it, like the exhaust, the ETS, intake, and upper and intercooler piping, and blow off valve and stuff, as soon as I start doing stuff like that, then I want to take a time out to go back down there and to see and to retune it, and to see if I can get any more out of it, just to, you know, stay updated on my tunings. I also want to tune it on E85. I want to learn about tuning it on E85 and premium gas like 93, so that way I have the option. I don't know how that works yet, on how like I can have both and how I can switch between maps. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to figure this all out. Tuning wise, I'm fairly new at it, so yeah, but I do want to do that, because I definitely want to run E85 when it's possible, because it runs cleaner, it runs better for the engine, and all of that stuff. It's just it's less gas mileage, but it costs less, so hopefully that equates to a savings. I don't know, but anyway, that's the video, because now I'm just rambling on. But I just wanted to go through everything and show you guys the new car and the update with financial situation with getting rid of the FRS, and then getting another Evo after selling my other one, because I know I didn't update that I sold my other one. And yeah, I recommend, if any of you guys ain't on, I'm on a group called the Lancer Nation official group, I think it is, or something. But personally, I like that group. I post to that group, so if you want to see it, see any posts, I do post to that group every now and then. I tried Instagram, just couldn't get into it, so instead I'll just post on Lancer Nation, and that's probably where I'll stay. So yeah, but I'll catch you guys on the next one. And if you want to see any Evo mods or ideas that you have, let me know in the comment section below. I'm definitely open to ideas. I've been watching YouTube videos like crazy, trying to figure out ideas, trying to get ideas, and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, I will catch you on the next video. All right, peace.